Welcome, seekers of wisdom. Today we embark on a journey to understand the profound power of self-control and fortitude.
What does it mean to possess self-control? Is it merely the ability to resist a second slice of cake, or is there something deeper, something more fundamental at play? Self-control, in its truest sense, is the foundation upon which we build a life of meaning and purpose. It is the master virtue, the one from which all other virtues flow. Think of the Stoic philosophers of ancient Greece and Rome. Epictetus, a former slave who rose to prominence through his teachings, emphasized the dichotomy of control. We must learn to distinguish between what is within our power to change, our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, and what is not. By focusing our energy on what we can control, we cultivate a sense of agency and resilience in the face of life's inevitable chaos. Modern psychology echoes these ancient truths. The famous Stanford marshmallow experiment demonstrated the remarkable power of delayed gratification. Children who resisted an immediate reward for a larger one later showed greater academic success and better social skills. Self-control is not about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices that align with our long-term goals and values. It's about choosing the harder right over the easier wrong, even when it's difficult. In that struggle, we forge something unbreakable within ourselves. We develop a will of iron, capable of withstanding the storms of life. Choose the path of self-mastery. Embrace the pain of discipline, and you will inherit the gain of a life lived with purpose and fulfillment.
Let's talk about emotions. Those powerful forces that can either propel us forward or drag us down into the depths of despair. Anger, jealousy, fear. These are not mere abstract concepts. They are visceral experiences, capable of hijacking our thoughts and distorting our perceptions. The Stoics understood this well. Seneca, the Roman philosopher, wrote extensively about the corrosive nature of anger. He argued that anger is a form of temporary madness. The greatest remedy for anger, Seneca wrote, is delay. When we feel anger rising, we must learn to pause, to breathe, to create space between stimulus and response. Jealousy whispers that we are not enough, breeding resentment and dissatisfaction. To combat jealousy, we must cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Fear has the power to paralyze us, keeping us trapped in inaction. To overcome fear, we must confront it head-on, gradually and systematically. Overcoming destructive emotions requires constant vigilance and self-awareness. When we learn to master our emotions, we free ourselves from the chains that bind us.
For millennia, philosophers have grappled with the human condition, seeking answers to life's most enduring questions. The ancient Stoics, in particular, offered a profound and timeless philosophy for navigating the challenges of existence and cultivating inner strength. Epictetus taught us to focus on what is within our power and to accept with equanimity what is not. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that obstacles are opportunities for growth and learning. Seneca provided practical advice on overcoming grief, anger, and anxiety. The Stoics lived their philosophy, putting their teachings into practice in the face of adversity. Despite the hardships they endured, these men remained steadfast in their convictions. They understood that true strength is not the absence of suffering, but the ability to endure it with grace and fortitude. Their teachings remain as relevant today as they were in their own time. They speak to the timeless truths of the human experience, the inevitability of suffering, the importance of virtue, and the transformative power of self-control. In a world that often values instant gratification, the Stoics offer a refreshing antidote. They remind us that true happiness and fulfillment are found in living a life of purpose, meaning, and virtue. They teach us that we have the power to choose our response to any situation. By choosing to respond with courage, wisdom, and integrity, we can overcome even the most daunting challenges. The wisdom of the ancient philosophers is a gift, freely available to anyone who seeks it. Let us embrace their wisdom, integrate it into our own lives, and discover the transformative power of Stoic philosophy. The path to a life of strength, purpose, and fulfillment is open to us all. Let us walk it together, guided by the wisdom of those who have gone before us.
The enduring wisdom of the ancient philosophers is one thing, but what does modern science have to say about the power of fortitude? A wealth of research in psychology and neuroscience supports the idea that embracing challenges and developing resilience are key to living a fulfilling life. The field of positive psychology has identified grit as a key predictor of success. Grit, as defined by psychologist Angela Duckworth, is passion and perseverance for very long-term goals. Neuroscience shows that facing difficult situations and overcoming them strengthens the prefrontal cortex. Every time you resist an impulse or push through a difficult task, you're giving your prefrontal cortex a workout. Studies have linked resilience to increased happiness, improved physical health, greater success in school and work, and stronger relationships. The evidence is clear. Embracing challenges and developing fortitude is a scientifically backed path to living a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Resilience is not an innate trait. It's a skill that can be learned and cultivated over time. There are concrete steps you can take to build your own resilience. In the next chapter, we'll explore some practical strategies for cultivating fortitude and embarking on the path to inner peace.
We've explored the power of self-control, the importance of overcoming destructive emotions, the wisdom of ancient philosophers, and the compelling evidence from modern research on the benefits of fortitude. Now, let's turn our attention to the ultimate goal of this journey, the attainment of inner peace. Inner peace is not about escaping the challenges of life. True inner peace is forged through confronting our fears, embracing our pain, and living a life of purpose and meaning. It's about finding stillness amidst the storm, a deep sense of calm and contentment. So, how do we cultivate this elusive state of inner peace? The path is not always easy, but it is ultimately simple. It begins with self-awareness. Mindfulness meditation can be an invaluable tool in this process. Next, we must cultivate self-compassion. We are all works in progress, imperfect beings navigating a complex world. Forgiveness, both of ourselves and others, is also essential for inner peace. Holding on to anger and resentment only serves to poison our own hearts. Finally, we must cultivate a sense of gratitude. The path to inner peace is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Embrace the challenges, the setbacks, the inevitable ups and downs of life. For it is through these experiences that you will forge an unbreakable spirit and a deep sense of inner peace.
Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and inner strength. We've explored the timeless wisdom of ancient philosophers, delved into the latest findings of modern science, and uncovered the profound connection between embracing pain and inheriting the gain. Remember, true power lies within us, and by embracing the pain, we inherit the gain. It is in the crucible of challenge that we forge resilience, discover our true potential, and cultivate the inner peace we seek. Subscribe to the Morality Matters YouTube channel for more quotes and inspirations. Together we strive for a life of wisdom and fortitude. May you go forth with courage, clarity, and an unwavering commitment to living a life of purpose and meaning.